आसतना कितें सगळें केलें आनी आतां कित्याक लेखता?
तुझो हात मॉडल घेयची मॉडल घेयची नादा हा तुज्या चेड्याचो चेड्याचो मॉडल घेयची नादा
ना रे बाबा म्हाज्या चेड्या खातीर हांव कित्याक तशें करूं? म्हाज्या चेड्या खातीर वयल्यान हांव वाटोवपाचो प्रयत्न केलो बरें हेंकाय सांगता हांव अरे रावा रे पळोवया कितें आहा म्हाजो चेडो म्हाका नाका जावंक ना म्हाका चेडो जाय
तुजें नांव कित्याक सांगलां
एकूच हांव कितें सांगू हांव थंय वचोंक सुद्दां ना चेड्याक वचून सकाळी हांवें उकडून काडला भायर कारण हांव तिकडे कितें वयतलो रातचो ओगीच आतां कोण काय नांवां सांगतले ते हांव काय सांगूंक शकना आतां कितें पूण म्हाज्या चेड्या खातीर हांवें जें कितें करता पळय आतां
पण हेच्या पयलीं तुमची कितें झगडी बी जाल्ली पुलीस कंप्लेंट कितें आहा हेच्या पयलीं तुमचे?
ना रे बाबा ती 1.5 वर्सां पयलीं बेश्टी पुताची आनी बापायची आसतात न्हू कितें ना कितें बारीक पण अशें मोठे हेजे न्हू क्रिमिनल जावं असलें काय न्हू सारें आमचें घरगुती मागीर तेज्या उपरांत तो हांगा रावता त्या दिसा
तो हांगा कित्याक रावपाक गेलो?
रावपाक म्हणजे तो घरान दिल्ली कितें ना कितें वचून वाद घालता डेली मागीर भांडण जाता झगडी जाता ते होणा म्हणून ताका आमी हांगा दवरलो पुलिसांक सांगूंक लागले होणाच्या हांगा दवर ताका हांगा घर आहा तुजें न्हू हांगा रावतालो आनी पयर जें कितें पळय प्रकरण जालां तें
मारला बी
आं
मारला तुका
कोणें आं
खूब जालें
आमचें ऑब्जर्व जातलें आमी
कित्याक तूं वता पुलीसूच इम्पॉर्टंट
ताका कोण मेळना आमकां धरले आनी कितें करतले आमी आजले
Had happened in Valpoi police station. Media friends have covered it in the press. So I thought I will just give you an update on what has happened on the case so that we are on the same page. I'll start with some brief facts about the case and then I will discuss with you the progress in the investigation which has happened. After which you can ask me a few questions if you have. So on 15th April, Valpoi police station had received information about a deceased individual in Ambede, Nagargaon, Sattari. As soon as we had received this information, police teams were sent to the scene. At the same time, forensic experts from the Goa Forensic Science Lab were also sent to the scene of crime. When the police staff reached at the location, they discovered a body which was identified by the family members as one Shravan Barve, who was aged 24 years. It was told to the police that he used to live in the same house in the compound of which this body was found. After inspecting the scene of the crime and after speaking to the forensic experts, the Valpoi police station concluded that it would be correct to begin investigation by registering a case of murder. Consequently, an FIR under section 103 of Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita was registered at 2 p.m. on 15/4/2025. On that same day afternoon, we had registered a case of murder. Looking at the sensitivity and the complexity of the case, we had immediately decided to form a special investigation team which consisted of SDPO Porvarin, PI Porvarin, PI Bicholim, ASP under training Arun, who were directed to assist SDPO Bicholim and PI Valpoi in the investigation of this case. Given that the incident had occurred in a dark and isolated area, initial efforts to gather evidence were challenging. Therefore, we quickly shifted the line of investigation to conventional methods. After interacting with local residents, the investigative team narrowed its focus to individuals seen near the crime scene on the night preceding the incident. A crucial breakthrough occurred when information emerged regarding a birthday party which was held near the victim's residence. Thereafter, we employed technical surveillance. Combined with detailed questioning, the investigating team was able to identify a prime suspect. Upon interrogation, this individual confessed to his involvement in the crime. The suspect was identified as Vasudev Ozekar, aged 43, who is resident of Ambede Nagargaon. He was arrested on 18th April 2025. Yesterday, he was produced before the judicial magistrate, who remanded him to 10 days of police custody. From the first day of investigation, there were substantial grounds to suspect the involvement of more than one person at the crime. The absence of struggle marks indicated the deceased likely knew the assailants. The post-mortem report confirmed that death had happened by manual compression of upper neck. We also were able to gauge that the rope around the neck had been put to probably distract the course of investigation. Later during the interrogation, Vasudev confessed that two additional persons who had participated in the act. He identified them as Devidas Barve and one Uday Barve, who we later discovered was the father of the deceased and the brother of the elder brother of the deceased. According to Vasudev's statement, Devidas Barve had approached him on April 13 and hatched the conspiracy. It is worth mentioning that the crime records of Walpoi police station has revealed that previously on multiple occasions complaints had been filed by Devidas against his deceased son. In these complaints, Devidas had accused his son of assaulting him. We have thus far found 5 non-cognizable complaints registered in Walpoi police station, where the complainant is the father and the accused is the deceased son. Based on his complaint, previously Shravan had also been arrested. At this stage, we would not like to reveal more aspects of the investigation. At present, all the 3 persons are in our custody. We are subjecting them to the necessary judicial process, and if needed, we will update you of the further progress in this case. Thank you.
So it was planned murder,
At this stage, we have grounds to believe that a conspiracy had been hatched.
What's the motive, sir?
See, at this stage, I would not like to reveal the exact motive, but what we have been able to gather thus far from the investigation, that there was an uncomfortable relationship which had existed between the deceased and the rest of his family members. For almost last 5 years, he was staying separately and had very little contact with his family, apart from once his father would come to give him food and go back.
So he had isolated himself from the family.
Whether he had isolated himself or he was isolated is something which we are presently investigating, but he was staying alone in Ambede, whereas rest of the family was staying in Honda. 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 Honda Satari.
Did the father and the elder brother confess to this crime?
At this stage, I would not like to reveal that, because they are presently being produced before the judicial magistrate.
How they murdered?
As I said, the post-mortem report has said that the murder had happened by manual compression of the neck. So, the role of the rope has not been found in the post-mortem. Based on the post-mortem, we can safely assume that his neck was compressed, and that's how it was.
किन्होंने compress किया?
अभी ये चीज़ें तो इन्वेस्टिगेशन में आएंगी, चार्जशीट में हम लिखेंगे ये सारी बातें.
Sir, whose birthday party it was?
वहाँ पे एक लोकली एक लड़का है, उनका बर्थडे पार्टी था. उनके पास में ही एक मंदिर है, और वो मंदिर भी जो है जो डिसीज की फैमिली है, उनका ये कहना है कि उन्होंने ही ये मंदिर बनाया था. और जो हमारा सस्पेक्ट जो कल हमने अरेस्ट किए वासुदेव ओजड़ेकर, उनको अभी कुछ दिन पहले ही उस मंदिर का अध्यक्ष भी चुना गया था. तो ये जो बर्थडे पार्टी थी वहीं पे उन्होंने पहले बर्थडे सेलिब्रेट किया, उसके बाद IPL का कुछ मैच देखा.
इसका रोल क्या था? वजरेकर का रोल क्या था उसमें?
इनका काफी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल रहा है. He was part of the act of killing him.
He is a neighbor of them?
He lives very near. He lives at walking distance. He claims he stays within the radius of 1 kilometer.
Any relation with the family, this family?
He has worked previously on the farm as a daily wager. He used to work as a daily wager on this farm on which this body was found.
सर कितने टीम थे ये सर ये सब ढूंढने में? कितना टीम लगा?
इसके अंदर हमारे पीआई पोरवरिम, पीआई बिचोलिम और पीआई वालपाई, एएसपी अंडर ट्रेनिंग, एसडीपीओ पोरवरिम, एसडीपीओ बिचोलिम, पीआई वालपाई, ये सब की टीम्स ने इस पे काम किया है और काफ़ी एस्पेक्ट्स पे इन्होंने काम किया है इसके अंदर.
सर कुछ पैसे का लेन देन हुआ था?
हो सकता है. वी विल नॉट एट दिस स्टेज से, वी विल नॉट डिनाई दैट fact. We suspect there is an economic angle also. To the degree of which it is something which we are investigating, and it is too early. The investigation is in a very early stage to say that we can say with certainty exactly what it is. But yes, it has come in some of these statements. That aspect has also come.
What weapons they were using?
No, इसके अंदर weapons का we do not suspect any weapon was used.
So is there any possibility of more people being?
Yes, I will not rule out the possibility of more arrests. More arrests are likely, and they will be done subsequently. They will be done.
सर ये वजरेकर फैमिली के साथ रहता है वो?
He stays with his family.
सर,
वो अपना एक फैमिली के साथ रहते हैं.
अभी वो काम करता था फिर छोड़ दिया?
On and off.
जब चाहे तब बोला था?
Yes. जैसे मैंने बताया, उन्होंने हमें बताया कि 13 तारीख को ही उनकी एक मीटिंग हुई थी एक दिन पहले.
तो पार्टी में क्या दारू
नहीं. इसको मैं क्लियर कर दूं कि कुछ एक मिस इन्फॉर्मेशन भी गई थी कि उनको बच्चों को उस तरीके का कुछ में नहीं था. बिकॉज द पार्टी हैज हैपेंड at a stone throw distance from the scene of crime, and the party has happened around the time plus minus 1 or 2 hours जो पोस्टमार्टम ने रिवील किया है कि द टाइम ऑफ डेथ. सो उन सब चीज़ों को देखते हुए उन सब से पूछताछ करनी ज़रूरी थी कि आप लोगों ने कुछ सुना, देखा, क्या हुआ. सो सम ऑफ द पीपल हैव सेड दैट दे हैड सीन श्रवण वॉक ऑन द रोड. उन्होंने कहा उनको दिखे थे वो. बाकी उनसे और चीज़ें पूछी जा रही है कि उनके अलावा उनको और कौन कौन दिखा. वो सब चीज़ों पे उनसे बातचीत हो.
तो ये पेरेंट पार्टी के बाद आए थे कि पार्टी के पहले मौजूद थे वहाँ क्राइम सीन?
ये मैं अभी इस स्टेज पे नहीं आपको बताता हूँ.